An unexpected truth. Stroke can begin with what you drink in the morning. When people talk about stroke, most immediately think of high blood pressure, heart disease, or family history. But there's another, more silent factor, one that few ever consider happening right in the very first moments of your day, the drink you choose to start your morning. Many older adults don't realize that a single sip of the wrong beverage in the morning can set off a perfect storm inside the body, triggering blood clotting, causing a sudden spike in blood pressure, and reducing oxygen flow to the brain. These reactions don't always come with loud warnings, but they're powerful enough to cause serious harm in just seconds. As we age, the body becomes more sensitive to small changes. Blood vessels lose flexibility. The heart has to work harder, and even one single trigger, like a high-sugar drink, strong caffeine, or simply not drinking water at the right time, can push the cardiovascular system into a state of alarm. That's why what seems like a harmless morning routine can actually be a hidden danger, quietly increasing the risk of stroke. But here's the good news. With the right knowledge and a few timely adjustments, you can absolutely protect your brain and heart starting with that very first glass of water each day.
Number 1. Iced sweetened coffee, a disguised beverage that can harm seniors' health. On a warm morning, a glass of sweet iced coffee might seem like the perfect way to start the day. Its cool temperature, rich aroma, and gentle sweetness make you feel awake and refreshed. But behind that inviting appeal lies an uncomfortable truth. This may be one of the most dangerous drinks for people over 60. When coffee is mixed with flavored syrups, artificial creamers, or added sugars, it stops being a healthy beverage. Instead, it triggers a chain of harmful reactions inside the body. The sugar causes a sudden spike in blood glucose, while the caffeine causes blood vessels to constrict. This combination makes the blood thicker, causes blood pressure to rise rapidly, and increases the risk of blood clots, a leading cause of stroke. Even more concerning is that many people don't realize those creamers and sweet additives in iced coffee often contain hidden sodium, which puts extra strain on the heart and arteries, a particularly serious risk for older adults. The safer solution? Make your own cold brew coffee at home. Skip the sugar, and if you prefer a creamy texture, use unsweetened almond milk. This simple change might not feel dramatic right away, but your brain and blood vessels will quietly thank you for every sip.
2. Bottled fruit juice. Looks nutritious, but it's a hidden sugar bomb. Many older adults begin their mornings with a glass of fruit juice, maybe orange, apple, or grape, believing it to be a healthy choice that provides essential vitamins. But the truth is, most bottled or packaged fruit juices are far from heart and brain friendly, especially after the age of 60. Why? Because during processing, all the natural fiber from whole fruits is stripped away, leaving behind only the sugary liquid, containing both natural sugars and added sweeteners. When you drink these juices on an empty stomach in the morning, that sugar rushes straight into your bloodstream, causing a sharp spike in glucose levels and blood pressure. Over time, this habit can lead to loss of vascular elasticity, increased risk of blockages, strokes, and brain damage, serious consequences that no one wants to face in their later years. So, instead of drinking boxed or bottled juice, choose fresh whole fruits. If you prefer something easier to digest, try making a smoothie with fresh fruit, a bit of water, and add chia seeds or oats for natural fiber. The aging body needs slow, steady energy, not a sugar shock first thing in the morning. A smarter choice each day can act as a quiet shield, protecting your heart and brain every single morning.
3. Diet soda, a sugar-free choice that disrupts your heart and brain. In an effort to cut back on sugar, many older adults have turned to diet sodas or so-called sugar-free beverages. On the surface, this may seem like a smart decision, but the truth is, many types of diet soda harm the body in quiet but dangerous ways. Instead of real sugar, these drinks are often loaded with artificial sweeteners like aspartame or sucralose, compounds believed to be safe because they don't add calories. However, recent studies have shown that these sweeteners can disrupt the body's insulin regulation, making it react as if it had consumed real sugar. This effect increases cravings and contributes to metabolic imbalance. It doesn't stop there. Diet sodas have also been linked to a higher risk of blood clots, chronic dehydration, and early memory loss, especially in individuals over the age of 60. One study even found that people who drank diet soda daily had a significantly higher risk of stroke and dementia compared to those who didn't. If you enjoy the refreshing fizz of carbonated drinks, try switching to naturally sparkling water instead. Add a few slices of lemon, some fresh mint, or a handful of berries. You'll still get the cool, satisfying taste, but without compromising your heart health or memory. No soda can offer that kind of protection. 4. Energy drinks and sports beverages, a power trap that's not meant for those over 60. Bottles of energy drinks and sports beverages are often advertised as ways to stay alert, boost energy, and replenish electrolytes. It sounds appealing, but for those over 60, these drinks carry more risks than benefits. Most energy drinks are loaded with high levels of caffeine, sugar, and stimulants like taurine or guarana, which can cause a rapid heartbeat, irregular rhythms, and sudden spikes in blood pressure, all things that an aging heart may struggle to handle. Even sports drinks, while typically lower in caffeine, often contain excessive sodium and artificial coloring, which can disrupt electrolyte balance and negatively affect blood circulation. For older adults, these ingredients can easily lead to chronic dehydration, poor blood flow, and an increased risk of blood clots, one of the most dangerous contributors to stroke. Instead of reaching for these industrial drinks, you can start your morning in a gentler way. A glass of warm water mixed with a few drops of fresh lemon juice and a pinch of pink Himalayan salt. This simple combination helps rehydrate the body, balance electrolytes, and support smoother circulation, all without placing extra strain on your heart. Remember, true alertness doesn't come from artificial jolts. It comes from inner balance. And for those in their 60s and beyond, that balance is the most reliable energy source of all.
5. The most silent yet dangerous mistake: not drinking water right after waking up. Among all morning habits, there's one simple thing that many people overlook, yet it silently becomes the greatest threat to health after the age of 60: not drinking water immediately after waking up. After a long night of 7 to 8 hours without hydration, your body enters a state of mild dehydration, even if you don't feel it. Your blood becomes thicker, circulation slows down, and the pressure on your heart increases. Meanwhile, your brain, which depends on a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients, is suddenly deprived during the very first hours of the day. This triples the risk of blood clot formation and stroke, especially in older adults whose blood vessels are already less elastic. Worse yet, the natural thirst signal weakens with age. Many seniors simply don't feel thirsty until it's too late. But the solution is both simple and powerful. As soon as you wake up, drink a full glass of clean, room-temperature water. No ice, no flavoring, just pure water. This small action helps flush out toxins, jumpstart circulation, and gives your heart and brain the hydration they need to begin the day safely. Sometimes it's the smallest habits, like a single glass of water in the morning, that quietly act as your shield for a healthier, more energized day ahead.
Simple steps to reduce stroke risk after age 60. Below are practical, easy-to-follow guidelines you can start applying as soon as tomorrow morning to significantly lower your risk of stroke. 1. Drink water immediately after waking up. Before reaching for coffee or breakfast, drink a full glass of clean water at room temperature. This helps thin your blood, improve circulation, and safely activate your cardiovascular system. 2. Avoid sugary or artificially sweetened drinks. Cut out boxed fruit juices, diet sodas, and ready-made coffee with flavored syrups and creamers. These drinks can raise your blood pressure, thicken your blood, and negatively affect brain function.
3. Choose natural, low-stimulant beverages. If you need a gentle energy boost, try warm lemon water with a pinch of pink Himalayan salt. It helps restore electrolytes and support heart health without overstimulating your system. 4. Eat whole fruits instead of drinking juice. Whole fruits provide natural fiber that helps regulate blood sugar and maintain stable blood vessels. 5. Maintain a consistent morning routine. Being consistent with how you care for your body every morning builds a strong foundation for long-term protection against unexpected strokes. With just a few simple steps, you can take charge of your health and help keep both your heart and brain functioning smoothly day after day.
Final message: one small change tomorrow morning could save your life. When we think about health after 60, we often imagine big things: medications, diagnoses, or complicated medical exams. But sometimes, a very small change in the morning, like what you choose to drink and how you drink it, can make a life-saving difference. Food is important, yes, but your first drink of the day sets the tone for how your entire body functions throughout the morning. And what many people don't realize is this: skipping a simple glass of water can triple your risk of stroke just because the body enters a state of dehydration. The blood thickens and oxygen flow to the brain becomes disrupted. But here's the good news: you don't have to overhaul everything overnight. Just start with one small act: a warm glass of water in the morning before any coffee, juice, or supplements. That alone can wake up your circulation, protect your heart, and nourish your brain the way it truly needs. Remember, it's never too late to change. And sometimes staying alive doesn't come from a miracle. It comes from one small, steady, and timely decision. Tomorrow morning, let your first glass of water be the gift you give to yourself. If this video helped you, share it with someone you care about. It might just save their life too. And don't forget to download the Senior Health Tracker app using the link below. It's your daily guide to safer habits, personalized heart care, and smarter morning choices. Your next drink is more important than you think. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and keep making wise choices for your heart. Hit like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, what will you drink tomorrow morning? We'll see you in the next video.